Okay, ASD control. Now we are talking about thoracic rotation. Specifically, we are doing an exercise here called thread the needle. Now with this exercise, watch from this position, what I am going to be doing is trying to place minimal bend in this elbow. I'm going to reach my right hand through. So by reaching it through, you can see I'm now rotating at the spine here, and then I'm going to reach up and then extend the arm. Again, rotating through. And what I like to do in this position is actually press the back of my hand into the floor, and what that's going to do is it's actually going to increase the stretch in the back of that arm. Now, very important when we're doing this exercise, you're not lifting and moving our hips. Try to keep them in that nice stable position and try to ensure all of that movement comes from the thoracic spine. Okay, that's important. Now, one of the ways in which we can progress this exercise, if you have your mobility kit, foam roller, an excellent way to use it is by placing it to the side. You're going to see the same side here I'm working, but I like this because it elevates this position, makes it a little bit more attainable to get into that long stretched position here, as you're going to see. But again, I'm keeping minimal bend in this elbow, keeping my hips stable, the back of my hand, so the palm of my hand is facing up, and I'm going to reach it, holding that position, and then come straight back out. You can add more of that twist there, or you can just, again, focus on getting that added reach. This is an excellent way to progress, and it's one of my favorite modifications for the thread the needle. Another way in which you can progress this exercise is if I actually come on down into the hands and knees position, but rock my hips onto my heels, and then I want to get down onto my forearms. From this position, I'm going to place one hand behind my ear, bring the elbows together, and then reach up. This is more of an advanced progression with this exercise. This is going to be, again, isolating the thoracic spine, okay? That's an excellent progression there as well. And then the last progression I'm going to show you, again, when you have, and if you have a mobility kit with the red band here, what I am going to do is I'm going to reach myself out, working that same right arm. From here, I'm going to be getting the band pulling me forwards here like this. And then from this position, I'm rotating my spine through. And so now we are actually actively working the muscles involved in that thoracic rotation with this exercise. And this is absolutely one of the best ways in which you can start to really open up that thoracic spine. Now, a regression, I'll go over one regression here, especially for people with knee issues, shoulder issues. If you're doing it from a seated position, what you can then do, I like to call it the bow and arrow. So having your hands in front, keeping one hand in that exact same position, reaching out and then twisting, making sure that your eyes follow your hand as it's rotating around. And this again is going to provide that very specific movement in through the thoracic spine. Again, I was on the floor, but you can do it from a seated position. Again, same thing there as well. So give all those progressions a try. Let me know how you find them in the comments below, and then check in on the next exercise.